Ladies and gentlemen, this is a YouTube show in which you are brought Slot Machine Sunday, Money Cards Monday, Tic Tac Tuesday, Whammy Mania Wednesday, Thundercracker Thursday, and Flinging Dice Friday and Saturday Superstarcade. Also, wrestling news from Raw, NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, NXT UK, Impact Wrestling, SmackDown and 205 Live, and AEW Rampage, and special episodes from Road and Up, Cyber Swaggin', and the philosophies of Lee McLeese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube show of fun, of knowledge, strategy, luck and daring, and mental shenanigans. This is WEML-TV Channel 77. And now here's the host of the show, live from New Bedford, Massachusetts. It is none other than Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful Announcer, sir. Well, welcome to another episodic channel vlog show presented by your friendly neighborhood sweet bumbling Bofo Raver, meaning I made at least one appearance. An appearance at least one episode of the following StreamYard community shows, which will be which are expanded from the Discord groups that I'm involved in. That would be Bumbling Bozo's variety program, hosted by Uriel Ibarra, David St. Dennis, and Psycho Mike Wilson every Saturday night at 9 on the Ibarra Bro Studios YouTube channel. Also, Beauforts and the Sofas, hosted by Mr. Garrison Newkirk, Mr. Jerome Latimer, and the Putnam Brothers, Alex and Austin, every Monday afternoon at 5 on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. I'm one of five co-hosting panelists on the Rate and Raid podcast. Co-founded and co-created by Brandon Martin and Jordan Little, alongside myself, Michael Mabardier, and Mr. Uriel Ibarra, every Thursday night, including tonight at 8 on the Brandon Martin YouTube channel. I'm also one of 4 panelists of the C-Suite Wrestling Podcast, hosted by Joseph Cumia Jr., Double Z, Zach Zuniga, Jordan Little, and myself, as we try to give you NXT Live reactions every Tuesday night at 8. And also, we try to give you a wrestling podcast every other Saturday night at 8 on the Elite JC TV channel. I'm also the five-time King You Dig It, sucker! Bumbling Bozos, Bozy Awards nominee of 2021. Will I be a nominee 2022? Who knows for sure? And my name is Eric Lima, and you're watching my channel vlog show. First season, it was known as the People's Lima / TPL. Second season, it was known as EML 77 TV, but this is the third season. WEML-TV Channel 77. And this is episode 1233 of the show. And I apologize for doing this video late because NXT UK did not come on until after 4 o'clock. It was supposed to be on at 3, but Peacock screwed up again. I'm telling you, we should have had the WWE Network. It worked a lot better, for goodness sakes. Us American fans like British style wrestling, and we hope that some of those NXT UK superstars will come over to the States and do their thing. So this is the fallout from the matchup of the 200th episode. That's what I call it, the fallout from the 200th episode. Jordan Devlin walked away saying nothing. So who knows when we're going to see him again in NXT UK? Is he gone from the WWE for good, or is he coming to the States to perform NXT 2.0? Who knows for sure what's going to happen for Jordan Devlin's fate? I'm sure we will keep you posted. So let's this is the fallout from the 200th episode. Amal and Angel Hayes teamed up against the Mean Girls version of the NXT UK's version of the Mean Girls, Zaya Brookside and Eliza Alexander, and due to some chicanery and cheating, Brookside and Alexander did win the matchup. Meanwhile, Ivy Nile knocked on the door of Mako Satomura. Amelia McKenzie opened it. She's all right, and then she walks right by Amelia McKenzie and approached Mako Satomura. She bows to Mako Satomura. He said, "I've heard that in order to get a title match, all you do is ask. I'm asking you for a championship match." Mako Satomura says, "Okay." She and Ivy Nile bows to her again and says, "Thank you." Ivy Nile, I respect Ivy Nile because she's shown Mako Satomura respect, and that is the way to approach, instead of blindsiding Mako Satomura from behind and do all these mind games. Ivy Nile took the direct approach. I like that direct approach and coming in there. And I think Amelia McKenzie, well, can learn a thing or two. And I like Amelia McKenzie, and she's cool. But I think I think the more she learns, I think it'll be her time one day to become NXT UK Women's Champion. Well, right now, she is under the learning tree of Mako Satomura. But Ivy Nile, I liked her approach about it. Knock on the door, bow, say it, okay, bow, thank you, walks out. Didn't attack her. Ivy Nile respects Mako Satomura. That is really cool. And I hope these two have a great and awesome matchup. And no matter who wins, it'll be an awesome matchup for sure. And East End Bookie segment with Shaw Samuels and Noam Dar. It looks like Shaw Samuels was embarrassed in front of Lash Legend. Does Shaw Samuels have a thing for Lash Legend? Who knows? And started going after Damon Kemp, who is now the newest member of the Diamond Mine. So Shaw Samuels better watch his back, man, against Damon Kemp. And I'm sure those two will be a heck of a matchup. This other matchup decide who will be the third team involved in the tag team title triple threat match for NXT UK against the NXT UK tag team champions, Mustache Mountain. Tailman Rohan Raja representing D Familia against Dave Mastiff and Jack Stars, and Tailman and Rohan Raja of D Familia, thanks to Charlie Dempsey picking up the victory over Dave Mastiff and Jack Stars. Last Legend was interviewed, and she was talking about NXT UK and starts running down the women's division and starts trash talking Amelia McKenzie, who was walking in the hall, heard what Last Legend was said, and both ladies started to brawl. And I'll tell you one thing right now. This could be that match is happening next week. Last Legend versus Amelia McKenzie. Amelia McKenzie better watch her back, and Last Legend better watch her back too, because Amelia McKenzie's been under the learning tree of one NXT UK Women's Champ Mako Satomura. And but Sid Scala confronted D Familia as they were celebrating their victory, and then for Dempsey's Heritage Cup Rules match against A-Kid next week, both Tailman and Rohan Raj were barred from ringside, but Tailman says the eye always has a plan. What is Tailman mean by that? The eye? Oh my goodness. Well, Josh Morrell went one-on-one with Kenny Williams, the scum of the earth he calls himself, and during the matchup, two men wearing different luchador masks were standing up behind the audience, and the spotlight was on them. Kenny Williams is freaking out about this mask man, Tiger Tehran, who was standing over at the entrance. So like Tiger Tehran's playing mind games, and a lot of people want to know who is the man under the mask. A lot of people saying it's Amir Jordan, who I'm sure he probably resigned with the company, and decided to have a different gimmick, which I think is pretty cool to have, And I think the mind, I think Amir Jordan, I think learning the psychology of professional wrestling and sports entertainment, I believe, with the Tiger Tehran gimmick, I think that's what it's all about. So it's seeing Kenny Williams going crazy. Von Wagner was getting interviewed about Sam Gradwell, and Sam Gradwell, he was trashing Sam Gradwell until he confronted Wagner, and then both men come to blows, and people that were there at the NXT UK PC separated both Wagner and Gradwell. This is the Thunderstorm is going to be a dangerous man. Mustache Mountain got interviewed, and they said, they were confident. Trent Seven's talking about being confident of keeping the belts from Oliver Carter and Ashton Smith, while D Familia. But Tyler Bate had to remind him, hey, in a triple threat match, we don't have to be pinned to lose these belts, so we got to come up with a better plan. And then Trent Seven goes, wise. And said, we're going to have to reassess the situation and see what we can do. Smart move. And there's no disqualification in a triple threat match, though, so they can bend the rules. Meanwhile, Mark Andrews was getting interviewed about, looking forward to the dog collar match in the main event, Wild Boar against Eddie Dennis. But Kenny Williams is seen arguing with Sid Scala about this mask man, and then all of a sudden Mark Andrews says, speaking of what's coming to them, and then confronts Williams about that, and then Williams like, said, I'm like, yeah, very good. Dog collar matchup, Wild Boar versus Eddie Dennis. It started off, Wild Boar was chasing Eddie Dennis before Eddie Dennis got his collar on. And these two men just beat the living, why I'm still using the dog collar as a weapon. And it was crazy, man. It was totally crazy. But in the end, though, Wild Boar did pick up the victory, despite the fact that Symbiosis, who were supposed to be barred from ringside, got involved. They shouldn't have gotten involved. And now Wild Boar picks up the victory. So we will see what happens while in. So I thought this was a very interesting matchup. And I said we'll see what happens next week on NXT UK. If Peacock can get it straight and get it on time instead of having to wait over an hour to get that latest episode, maybe it would be good. Vince McMahon, made so many dumb decisions now. You know what it is? I think the internet has got Mr. McMahon psychologically rattled. Because now that the internet is out and everybody knows about the insides, I think Mr. McMahon personally is rattled about the whole thing. And is forcing him to make crazy decisions, dumb decisions. And I think Mr. McMahon's not thinking irrationally because of that. And that's what my take on that was. And here's the thing is, we don't want to support the company. Listen, if you don't support the company, you don't support the talent in it. As simple as that. Support the talent. If you want to support the talent, support the company they're in for right now. All right? There'll be one day the WWE will shut its doors. And also on big news, Stephanie McMahon's taking some time off from the WWE to be with her family. So I'm hoping everything will be okay with her. I know her husband, Triple H, has been, had heart problems and all. So I think Stephanie McMahon felt that she needed to be home with her husband and the kids. So I think that's a good idea. Summer is coming around the corner. Kids will be home from school and all that. So I think Stephanie McMahon made a wise choice right now. But a lot of people are afraid. A lot of people in WWE supporting this decision, thanking Stephanie, telling Stephanie how awesome she is. And I think it's going to be a good thing for her. So it's going to be... And when she comes back, she'll be better than ever. I can guarantee you that. So, Stephanie, I'm with you. All right, take good care of your family. Family first, as always. I always respect that. So that's all the time we have on this show. Remember, see me alongside Brandon Martin, Jordan Little, Yuri Ibarra, and Michael Mabardi here tonight at episode 136, I believe. And we'll probably make May 19th jokes because, we are wrestling fans. So I'm probably going to say, May 19th. Today's May 19th, by the way. Okay? Well, Keen's all the way in Tennessee running things there. I don't need to worry. So May 19th. Okay. If wrestling fans if you don't get the joke, you're not a wrestling fan. So that's it. So peace throughout your lives, love throughout all your lives, blessings of the Lord Jesus Christ throughout your lives from Him to me. But I take the blessings that God has given me and I'm giving it to all of you because you deserve to be blessed with great positivity and smiles on your faces. Tomorrow, as you know, Thinking Nice Friday or Friday if you're getting paid. High rollers, $10,000, $25,000 version. Let's see, what else? SmackDown, NXT Level Up. All right? And then, I found that In Your House is on June 4th. But then after that, it's Hell in a Cell, June 5th. Back-to-back premium live events, man. Can't wait. All right? So, episode 1233 is complete. Thank you everybody for watching. Guys, have a great, wonderful night. Be blessed, and I'll see you next episode. And we're still playing the waiting game with the de-letting in the house. I think everybody, the company that is going to put our the de-letting and the windows and everything together, they want to get every equipment available. That way, they'll have everything ready to go, and hopefully they'll do it quickly, nicely, done decent in order, and we want to get our house back and no problems at all. I know it's going to be very tough, 2 to 3 weeks without the internet, without the internet capabilities as well. I mean, I will have Wi-Fi on my phone, but I'm not going to be that far from the house anyways, which is a good thing as well. And like I said, I'm not going to be able to do some of the fun stuff that I do here on the internet, especially on YouTube. But I'm guaranteeing you, they say good things comes to those who wait. We don't mind waiting, and that's the thing. We need to be patient. Patience is a virtue, guys. So bear with us. You know, bear with us during these 2 to 3 weeks when it does, and when everything does go down, and we will, and then, like I said, hopefully by summer's end, I will be in my new room. That's what I'm hoping. Okay? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. And I don't mind waiting. So, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next episode. Peace, love, and do it for Bob second.